We begin tonight with an urgent call for help that went unanswered. A couple in Manitoba's Interlake says when their son had a fatal heart attack, nobody was able to get through to 911 despite calling more than a dozen times. Standing by live with the details tonight is CTV's Danton Unger. Danton, what happened here?
Well, Merely, TELUS has confirmed there was a disruption that affected some customers' ability to call 911. This family wants to know what exactly happened and what TELUS is doing to make sure it never happens again.
I don't understand how something like that could happen.
Raymond and Betty Switzer want answers in the wake of their son's death.
It's very devastating. I don't know if we'll get a word or not.
On Sunday, March 23rd, just after 6 p.m., their son Dean, who's just days away from his 56th birthday, had a heart attack in his home outside Fisher Branch, Manitoba. They say Dean's wife and his friends, all TELUS customers, tried calling 911 over and over again, but weren't able to get through.
You can't take your call right now. Try again later. And sometimes it just rang and rang and rang. There's no response at all.
Dean's close friend, Wayne Imla, was there that night doing CPR as his wife desperately tried to contact emergency services. Imla says in total, about 18 calls were made to 911.
None of them got through.
Imla says they eventually got help after calling a family friend, an RCMP officer, who was able to get an ambulance to the house. However, Dean died later that night. A TELUS spokesperson tells CTV News, "We are aware of a disruption that affected some TELUS mobility customers' ability to connect to 911 at one of two dispatch centers in Manitoba the weekend of March 22nd. They add further, TELUS is working with Bell, CTV's parent company and the 911 network provider in Manitoba. While we're still investigating the root cause of the issue alongside Bell, we want to assure our customers and Manitobans that emergency services are functioning properly and can be accessed when needed." The city of Brandon tells CTV News its 911 call center staff was made aware of a TELUS outage early Monday morning, confirming some calls were not routed to 911. TELUS said the issue was resolved later Monday morning.
We don't know if Dean could have been saved had they got there earlier, had the calls gone through. But I don't want another family going through this.
For Dean's parents, many questions remain. They still don't know what caused this outage and why TELUS customers weren't notified.
I would like to know how it happened, why it happened, so another family will never have to suffer this kind of thing again.
The Canadian Radio, Television and Telecommunications Commission, the CRTC, is the federal body that regulates telecom providers connecting 911 calls to call centers. Now, the CRTC tells CTV News it was notified of an outage, saying TELUS is now required to file a comprehensive report with more detail on the outage and its cause. That report is expected in the coming days and will be posted publicly on the CRTC website.
So, Danton, as the 911 network provider in Manitoba, did Bell have any comment on this?
It did. Merely, a spokesperson confirmed Bell is investigating the incident with TELUS to understand the root cause.